it was always cheaper for them to mix gifts with Christmas
Bruh,
gifts.
you.
She met my kids about 10 days after she met him. Her and her boyfriend would love to come.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm Maribel.
And I'm Kenny Page.
And we are Potty Mouth. We have a special guest today. A sweepy little girl.
Chi-Chi's a little sleepy.
Yeah.
She says, do I really have to do this?
She's pouting. I think this is her first official. she's popped in.
Mm-hmm.
But she's an official guest today.
Like you introduced her when you first got her, but aside from that. Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
She's sleeping. So if you hear any snoring.
Or she does that. She'll breathe really hard and then she'll be fine. So
today we are back with some Am I the Asshole Reddit reads. We haven't done any Am I the Asshole ones in a while, so I hopped on there and found some juicy new ones. We just have 4 to read. We're gonna try to make some of these episodes a little bit shorter, but I think 4 is probably a good.
Well, yeah. For only being 4 episodes or 4 topics, we will literally be yapping for 30 minutes anyways.
Right. So we are going to start with this one. It is called Am I the Asshole from user Random Priorities 13. And it says, Am I the asshole for making a second birthday cake for the day as well as ordering one for a party? Now, we're starting that right there. I feel like
it depends on what was asked for.
Yeah. I personally like for my kids' birthdays, I like getting them a cake for their own personal, like a little cake. And then also for their birthday party getting like cupcakes rather than like a whole cake. If I get a whole cake, it's usually like the cupcakes that are designed like a cake. I feel like that's probably my extent of getting like extra cakes. Like I said, just one for themselves, one on their actual birthday if their birthday party's not on their actual birthday. Even then, even like for the evening, I usually, like I said, like the little like pre-made ones from like Walmart.
Yeah.
I usually just do that. And then they have their birthday cakes or birthday cupcakes that, like I said, usually for their birthday party. But this one says, Am I the asshole for making more cake when we already have cake and snacks from Christmas? It's my younger daughter's birthday today, and it's always a bit of a challenge to make it special and separate from Christmas. I can relate. My oldest child's birthday is only 2.5 weeks after Christmas. So it's not quite close to Christmas, but it's close enough that it's like, you know.
Yep.
On Sunday, she's having a party at our house, and I've ordered a party cake. Today, she just wants a simple packet mix sponge cake, and both her sets of grandparents are coming over. Then we are going out for dinner. My husband has just told me in front of her that there's no point in making another cake when we still have Christmas cake left and cake coming for Sunday. I know he's right that we're not going to be able to eat everything, but honestly, it's not about eating all the cake, it's about singing happy birthday and offering it to guests. He's only expressed this opinion today, despite me mentioning it several times this week. Am I the asshole for making more food than we need? Thoughts?
I think that's fine. Like, I know, like, whenever I have kids, like, I want to be able to go out of my way to be like, it's your birthday, you're special, I love you. Here's what I'm going to do for, like, I understand where she's coming from, but I also get, like, yeah, you have a lot of food, but, like, no, that's Christmas. No. No.
That, especially, this is a little different than just, like, making extra cakes. It's literally him being like, oh, we have Christmas cakes. Like,
no.
It's their day, not Christmas.
Yeah, here, you get leftover cake today.
The first comment on this it's pretty good. It's gotten two rewards for it. It says, not the asshole. Stick the Christmas cake in the freezer and save it for your husband's birthday.
Period.
Somebody said, I wish I had a reward for this. I like this idea. Best suggestion ever. Petty, and I'm here for it. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Excellent idea. That's. The husband's getting dragged in these comments.
Period. As he should.
It says, your husband's a dumb. It's a child's birthday. She wants her own cake. She deserves more than leftovers. Shame on him.
Well, literally, though.
And it
like,
also didn't say how old the child was, but it sounds like since she said that he said it in front of her, she's old enough that it might have, like, hurt her feelings.
or maybe, like, also, I'm imagining, like, somebody big stinks age, where it's, like, just, in my opinion, like, old enough to be, like, aware of shit,
Yeah.
but, like, not that old.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I moved. So sorry.
Here, she said the OP did reply back to a comment, and this comment says, not the asshole. If you want to stand your ground and your husband is the asshole, telling your daughter that 8-day-old leftovers is good enough for her birthday. How old is your daughter? Also, in the future, don't make Christmas cake so your daughter is able to have her own birthday cake on her actual birthday. It's not an absurd request for her to make. Please stand firm that you keep her birthday separate from Christmas, because if her birthday was a month earlier or later, this wouldn't have even been an issue. And OP said that she is 6, we've already eaten half the Christmas cake, so it isn't like it was expected to be used on her birthday. I'm making the sponge.
She has her head tucked into my hand.
CPEP. Not the asshole. Your husband can kick rocks.
Oh, your foot's been over the... Her foot's been like that. I'm sorry. Whenever you watch this back, her leg's been over the chair.
The edge of the chair.
And I was like, what the is happening here?
Will she lay, like, in your lap?
Yeah, she's kind of sprawled.
Just tuck her.
Can you help, little girl?
She says that I'm just CPEP.
She's just a girl. Sorry, what special guest?
You see her ear. Chi-chi. That's crazy. It's the snores.
That's the deep breath I was talking about.
This person says that I'm born next to Christmas and I'm 43 years old. I hate this time of year. I don't remember any of my birthday as a child. My brain just erased all those memories. Why? Because they mixed my birthday and Christmas, especially the gift. It was always cheaper for them to mix gifts with Christmas gifts.
You.
The only core memory I have as a child and birthday is my step-grandma offering me something during my brother's birthday in June, saying she knows. Never skip your child's birthday, even more if you have other children having a normal one.
This is not a good cup choice, I'm sorry. No, that makes me so mad. Because why the would you be like, oh yeah, no, it's cheaper for us. Okay, Sally.
Like, even... if your birthday, I feel like if a child's birthday is so close to Christmas, I would feel like I wouldn't mix birthday. Like, if their birthday's after Christmas, so to speak, like my oldest child.
I wonder who does that in our family.
They're not pointing fingers. It's fine. I feel like if their birthday is right after Christmas, it would be all the more reason to buy separate gifts, because after Christmas, think of all the shit that's discounted. I don't care if you buy my child a 50% off toy that was from Christmas. Like, it's still, don't mix their Christmas gifts and birthday gifts together, because it's just,
that's rancid. I have some not so nice words, but we're not going to talk about it.
So, the husband was voted the on that one. Now, moving on to another one. Like I said, all these are from r/am I the asshole. This one is from user/ it's Brittany.
It's Brittany.
Am I the asshole for asking my ex-husband's girlfriend to stop posting our kids on social media? I, 33 female, have asked multiple times that my ex-husband, 32 male, ask his girlfriend to stop posting our kids on social media. Every ask has been met with lots of conflict and arguing. My favorite line is him claiming I'm being controlling. Here's some backstory for y'all. We were together for 11 years married. For 6, we have had 2 kids together, and he helps raise my oldest. We've been separated since last Halloween and divorced fully since May. Ex-husband and his girlfriend have been together since February. She met my kids about 10 days after she met him. And has been in their lives ever since. They live together, and she seems to really love my kids. I don't really have a problem with her, except she continues to post my kids on social media with captions that make me and my family members extremely uncomfortable. I don't post my kids on social media often, and when I do, it's a couple pictures and it's private, just fun updates for long distance family. She's posting 60 to 70 pictures at a time, and frequently, with captions like, "Our girls." No. She doesn't like that I post about the things my ex-husband did to me through our relationship, so she has my Facebook blocked, so most of these posts are being shown to me by close family and friends who see it and are uncomfortable. My ex-husband thinks that I'm just trying to be controlling and refuses to do anything about it. Am I the asshole for asking for these posts to be removed or her to stop posting them? Well,
It's great that she loves them and cares a lot about them, because there's times.
but does she actually?
That's true. That's true.
Does she actually, or is it just a... I only say this in the sense of I have seen situations like this where the girlfriend will do it to get under the mom's skin because she knows that it makes her uncomfortable, and she'll continue doing it, and she'll be like, "Oh, my kids, my kids. Oh, they're my kids too. They're going to be my kids someday if we get married." Like, no. Let's not. You've been around for, at this point, not even a year, because this was posted 12 days ago. So my assumption is that she posted stuff right around Christmas, and then she probably posted this and thinking that Christmas is coming, so she's probably going to make another post again. Yeah, no, I don't like that.
No, I don't understand.
Because it's respect. If you... It's not just the dad's kids, it's also the mother's kids. They're split up. If one person doesn't like the other thing, especially when it comes to kids, and since she has been living with him before the divorce was finalized, no, I don't know. And, like, it could very well, like, she said that she's fine with her as a person. She could very well be, like, helping take care of the kids and everything, but, like, don't put "our girls" as the caption. That's...
If she was married, it'd be different.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, then at that point you're the stepmom and whatever, and
Yeah.
you're more involved legally, whatever. But even then, you could be like, the girls. It's not that hard to go.
Yeah. Or just literally put "girls." Like, girls with a little heart. Like,
Girlies.
the girls.
The girls.
Girly pops.
Yeah,
Girls.
the girls.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
girls.
hard.
That's... And I say this only... which I'll also cut this part out. Yeah. That part got cut out. It's fine.
You should just believe that whole thing so you
I
can
just...
see the reaction.
Yeah.
'Cause what the Did I look that crazy?
Just a little. The first comment on this is from What the Actual One. Says, "Not the asshole. Talk to a family lawyer. Ask if there's a possibility of adding a clause that his girlfriend may not..." They said girlfriend, so assuming, like, oh, if he ever has another girlfriend being brought around again. "That his girlfriends may not post their children's faces on social media as it is for a safety concern." That's where you should start.
Yep, because what the I just don't understand. I don't understand why. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't understand the brain, like, the thought process on that, because why? Already
posting kids on social media is, like, one thing. Like, on my Facebook, I used to post a lot of my kids. Now I will post it to where only, like, obviously I've never posted videos or pictures on, like, Facebook and such. like the globally, like anybody, if you look up my name on Facebook, you'll see that post. I don't post that to where like anybody can see my kids. Yes, I might have it in like my banner, whatever. I don't post it out there for absolutely everyone to see. Facebook friends can see. TikTok, I've posted like TikToks before, but I don't post them as often now. Like I used to post like a lot when they were babies, but they're also changing all the time. Like
They
it's
don't
just,
look the
yeah.
same.
I don't post like, it's not like I post every single day like, oh, a day in the life as a mom with these kids. Like a lot of influencers now that were big because they posted stuff with their kids, they don't post their kids' face anymore.
You know what?
Um,
I think that's like the one thing that really devastates me about that. Because I remember being a kid and being like, I want to have a family channel so bad. That's why I started Aaron Bells. Like, I would love to
yeah.
grow this into a family channel when I'm older. And it makes me sad that like you can't do that because people are disgusting.
Yeah.
People are creeps. People are disgusting.
And it's not even like posting little kids because like it was never a big issue. And now with AI and everything and hearing stories of like people literally like sick, disgusting people will literally take your kid's face and make disgusting, inappropriate videos of your child by just taking a picture of their face and AI videoing it. Like it's just it's mind boggling. That's like where we are today, and like it's even it's kind of related but not like related. But I hate going out in public with my children by myself. If I'm with Alex, it's a little bit different. But I hate going out by myself with children because I'm a woman. I don't know. It's just stink. The one day when we went to Walmart and she was spending birthday money and we were looking at clothes and she literally asked me, Mommy, why is he looking at us? And it was a worker who literally just looked at us and walked by. And she
She's
is
aware.
3.
She's aware.
Yes, she is 3. And apparently, like, he was just staring and she didn't like that he was staring. I'm like, thanks, girl, you got my back. like, you're 3 years old and you're that aware. That's crazy. Like, and I get like also being on like social media. That's why I always, if you know my children's names, good for you. But like on here, I won't say them. Like it's because it's now more widespread. If you know me personally, you know my kids. You know my kids' names more than likely. But if you're from Missouri, Montana, wherever the you only know us as Potty Mouth, that's all the more business I'm gonna put out there. I'm not gonna put my kid's face out there. I don't want, like, usually, even with Sarah, I usually ask her, hey, is it okay if I post this picture with their face in it? Liz, rarely, if I post any pictures, I ask her if it's okay if, like, you just see the back of their heads. Like, if you don't want your kid posted, I usually go to you if you can see them in the background, but it's blurred, you can't tell who it is. I'll still ask you. I'll still ask you if it's okay to post it, and that's not even my kid. So, people, like a couple more comments were saying that new ad warns parents not to overshare their kids online. Personally, I think kids are little individual humans that have a right to their own privacy. Which,
Yep.
do you watch Mama Soup and Caleb? Do you know?
That
If you
sounds
saw
so
their faces,
familiar.
he used to they still make TikToks all the time. Well, they have the 2 kids, and it's Fawn and, what's his name? Their son. They shared their names, but they always blur out their faces. They'll show them in videos, but their faces are just little blobs. Like, they just blur them out all the time.
Let me look it up. That sounds so familiar.
Oh, I know that you'll know who they are. I can't think of their son's name right now, but I know that their daughter's name is Fawn, and they live in Australia. They yes. They blur out their kids' face. They said
Literally that.
yes. Like it's literally like you can see them, but like their faces are edited out. You can't see their faces. Scout and Violet,
Scotch and
Scotch and
vodka.
vodka, and now she won't. Maya has not shared new baby's name. It's just baby boy. She hasn't shared the baby's name yet. Everybody knows or thinks that it starts with a B because like her necklaces and stuff. But it gives me the ick when I read the comments or see the comments of why don't you just tell us his name? Like it starts with a B, it must be this. Like why aren't you sharing their name? Like it's just a name. I'm
Why
like,
does it matter to you?
yeah. I
Why
was
do you
like,
care so much?
as much as I would love to know, I love to see all of her posts. Like I love this like and like I said, it's sad because Scout and Violet, they showed them
there
growing
was
up.
so much content. Well, you
Yes.
kind of like it's like a part of you kind of feels like part of the family to an extent. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I used to see them on my feed all the time because like
Mhm.
that's why I forget about all this stuff because I'm like I
Mhm.
forgot I used to see this person, this person, this person.
Or Franklin, um, and what is it? Is it Dow Bailey Dow? I think that's how they say their last name. Franklin and all of
Doe.
them. Is it Doe or Dow?
I think it's
Doe.
isn't it Dough?
Yeah, but I don't know how
Oh,
exactly
that's fair. I
it's.
yeah I don't know.
I don't know
I know what
exactly.
you're talking about. You said Franklin. Yep.
Yeah. Because he is around the same age as Stink. So I started seeing their content, and I believe that I first saw there was another one, another family too, and I saw it through like the Kite Baby stuff, and they would post pictures and stuff, and they'll only post like family photos if they get like family photos done now. She refused, like, she zooms out and like stuff like that. Like, they don't show them as often now, and like she did say, like, just for that she's not going to do that. She's not going to show their faces as often. She's going to focus on like her stuff and everything. And I still thoroughly enjoy her content and everything. It's not just like for the kids, but like I said, I my kids are around the same age as their kids, so it was in a sense of like connecting through like motherhood, not directly, because like it's like them posting stuff, and because I believe that Scout and Violet are a little bit older than Stink by just slightly, but I think that
Yeah, I don't
we were
remember.
still pregnant at the same time. So it was like I found those content creators as I was also going through motherhood and everything. So, and then for them to like change, I'm like, yeah, I understand it. But it's, and like I said, yeah, it is sad not being able to see like any more updates and like stuff, but she'll still update them just without their faces, like, and such like that. And it's, like I said, it's sad because a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're just making money off your kids and this and that," and it's sad in the sense of if they were, then, but it was just their life. They were just putting they're just putting it out there like, "Oh, I'm making video. I'm a content creator." They didn't really think of
Oh, I'm
that at
making dinner.
first.
Let me film while I make
Yeah,
dinner.
like it's not like why do you have to
And if
think
they
of it
make
like
money
that?
off of, it's not making money off of the kids. It's making money. I mean, some people do that's specific, but like
Yeah.
if you're a family vlog, like that's the whole point. You're making money off the family. That's not just the kids. It's also you and your
Mhm.
husband's relationship or your wife's or whatever. And you guys are talking. You're making stuff. You're going
Mhm.
shopping. It's like your life. You're making money off your life. And
Yeah.
guess what? It funds your life. Then you get to go do things. And that's why I was always very drawn to it when I was a kid,
Mhm.
because it's like this is opening opportunities for people
Yeah.
that like you don't have to live a normal life. You don't have to like excuse me. You don't have to work a 9 to 5 or whatever. You can go do whatever and then film it and then get more views and get more money, and it's an endless cycle of just like being able to offer an opportunity to your family. And that's why I was drawn to it. And so a
Yeah.
part of my little kid's dreams are crushed because I always wanted to do that when I was older, and now
Right.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. Like, even if you did, it still would take so much work to blur out faces and like and stuff like that. Like, occasionally it's already been edited out in this video once at this point that I edited out my kid's name. Like, it's just, and I feel like, and it's scary in the sense of if people are going through a divorce or they have been separated and then a girl comes around and because I'm not stereotyping, but I've seen it more times out of anything that the girlfriend will do stuff to get under the mom's skin because she's trying to be in that mom's shoes. So they'll do things to get under mom's skin and do stuff and cross lines like that. And it's just I always think like, wow, if I was in those shoes, like I would be so angered. Like, how, I don't know. It's just, it's scary. And then especially when the kids are young, thinking of like, oh, what's this mom? What's this girlfriend telling these kids too? Like, is that's a whole another ballpark, but like them saying like, oh, it's just a picture. Oh, it's just pictures. What if this girlfriend's friends with a person that you would rather them not having contact? Or how would it make you feel if you were in the mom's shoes and the mom is friends with somebody, or the girlfriend is friends with somebody that you're not friends with, and now they have access to seeing your children and seeing inside of your life? Like, that's
Mm-mm.
mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm. No thanks. We'll go on to this next one because I feel like we could probably yap about that for so much longer. This one is from user slash bittertear9346. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend that she can't bring her boyfriend to my birthday dinner?
No.
I, 18 female, celebrate my birthday soon. I wanted it to be a small gathering with only my closest friends. Literally only around 2 or 3 people. I invite my best friend since elementary school, also 18 female, and she goes on about how excited she is and that her and her boyfriend would love to come.
No. Did I say you and your boyfriend? No, I said you.
Every time she talks about coming, she says her and boyfriend's name. I am immediately not comfortable with this. I'm not a confrontational person at all, so this absolutely sucked. I asked her if she just assumed he could come, and she said yes. I shut it down as nicely as I possibly could. I told her that while he's a good person, from what at least she tells me, I wouldn't be comfortable with... Yeah.
Okay.
I immediately think of...
She's never met him.
She's
never met him.
Yeah.
Or he's new.
If she's already saying...
If she says tells, I mean she's never met him.
Yeah, and if she is already being so, like, oh, why can't he come?
That's so weird.
I
never assumed Jarrett could just go to things.
Yeah.
Until, like, essentially we got married. Granted, we've been together for 10 years, married for 1.
Right.
I still never
I always
assume.
ask, like, oh, are the girlfriends are going to be there? If the girlfriends are going to be there, yeah, sure, I'll come with you. Or, like...
Yeah, it's your space. You have the right to invite who you want.
Yeah.
And it's my right to not come if I don't feel comfortable not bringing my significant other. Sorry, anyways.
I wouldn't be comfortable with him as I have literally never met him. Anything I know about him is only what she tells me, plus I haven't seen my friends in a while. Been swamped from uni assignments, lol. So I wanted it to be a lore drop / catching up kind of dinner.
Yeah, period.
I wouldn't be comfortable if a complete stranger to me was there and I was telling all my business.
We should have a Chi-Chi fart count. That's number 2. Two toots.
Toot toot.
Maybe 3. I don't know. It's lingering. Anyways.
Let's see. Where was I?
You can have the dog the next episode. The
That doesn't even make sense. To make things short, she blew up at me.
Oh, stupid.
Saying, saying I'm not a good friend, and if I'm inviting her, I should be open to extend that invitation to her boyfriend because they're together. I tried to talk things out and explain how I felt to her, but she's been ignoring me for over a day now. I'm not really sure what to do. She's literally been my best friend. She's literally been my best friend my whole life, and this behavior isn't like her at all.
Sounds like she's picking a man.
Pick me. So, am I the asshole? Should I have said anything differently?
No.
I'm overthinking so bad right now because she's never acted like this before. I can only assume it's because of something I said. Ma'am, I don't think it's because of something you said. I feel that there's some sort of... Obviously, this is where my mind goes is the boyfriend is controlling and, like, I don't know. I feel like if she is so offended that he can't go, I'm assuming that it has something to do with him. Because if she just now started acting like this and she's never met, and the friend hasn't met this, yeah. So, either boyfriend needs to go or friend needs to go.
No, because why the I don't know exactly if I was like that when I was younger. I don't think that I expected Jarrett to come with me to I don't know if I did. I don't know. But, like, no. You don't.
It'd be like
you
going
know.
to, like, what?
It's a why would you bring your random boyfriend for
Just
the meet them for the first time?
And a group
to
of
meet
girls.
for the first time.
Yeah.
No.
And in a group of girls. Like, that would
I, as a friend of the friend, would not be comfortable.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, we're going to go to dinner. And then you're like, oh, but
like,
Tim's
cutesy
here.
little girls' day, getting all dressed up, going out to dinner, and then seeing that
Jim
a
shows
boy's
up.
there. What?
Goodbye.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's like anytime that Alex and I would go and hang out with, like, friends and stuff whenever we would. I would always be like, oh, are the girlfriends going to be there? Because Alex would be like, oh, do you care if I go to this? I'm like, well, typically the girls are going to, like, the girlfriends are going to be there. Would I be allowed to, like, can I go? And he's like, well, I'm not sure. I'll ask. And then he'll be like, yeah, they'll be there. So I'll be like, okay, I'll go. Because there was one incident where he said, no, the girlfriends wouldn't be there. Number 3, stinky. Yeah, there's one incident where I said, well, if the girls are going to be there, I guess, can I go? And he'll be like, I don't think the girls are going to be there. And then one girl was there, and I'm like, because she went with her boyfriend. And I was like, and he was getting mad that I wanted to go because I knew that that one girl would probably be there. Like, I don't know. That's just.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, you've been together for a literal quick little toot, okay?
Yeah.
A little cheat toot. That's how quick you've been together. Why the would you just assume? Like, even if, okay, if you, or I shouldn't say you, because whatever, but, like, if Helena asked me to go out to dinner with her, I would never assume Jarrett.
Yeah.
I'd be like, is this an us thing, or is this a
like you bring your man? Can I bring my man? You bring your man, or just us?
I ask pretty much everybody. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
What's the vibe? Because like Jarrett and I will go do things. I'm like, is this an us thing, or are we inviting people?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know 3 different people that would love to go do this with us.
That's like last night when we went bowling. I literally asked Alex, I'm like, well, since we're going, do you want to see if, like, my cousins, Lehman and Elena, Lehman likes bowling, do you want to see if they want to go? Because Madison just moved. Like, I figured, oh, we'll invite them, they go do stuff. And then I was like, well, I don't know if Lehman will be able to now, but if you wanted to make a group thing, you want to ask some guys from work or whatever, because one's girlfriend basically lives with him, if they want to go. Sure, whatever. They literally live by the bowling alley. And he was like, well, they're probably busy and stuff. I go, okay, we'll just make it an us thing then. If you think that one person wouldn't go, if the one with the girlfriend wouldn't go, then just don't worry about it. Like, we'll just go. So that's why I hate trying to plan group things. Like, when was last time? I think we literally went to Chinese together. Aaron, Jarrett, Alex, and I went to Chinese, and that was probably the first time that all 4 of us have ever gone to anything in, like...
Together alone.
Together alone, and literally probably over a year, if not... in a long time. Like,
yeah.
You bring in a male, what? That'd be like, you got him on a leash or something? He's got you on a leash? Like, what? Like, what? No.
That's as fishy as Chi-Chi's farts.
Yeah. I was seeing if OP replied back to any comments.
She's very sleepy.
I did find one that they replied back to. Not the people, especially when catching up with others, are perfectly able to want it to be a more private group of people. For all she knows, you might want to talk about a secret wild night in college that doesn't need to be public knowledge. Best friends should be understanding of this and not throw a fit, especially for your birthday. I'm sorry for the way your friend is being. I hope you can work it out and she can understand your point of view. Also, happy birthday.
It's really crazy. This is so not related, but I have just like figured this out. Snort count and fart count are both at 3.
It's going to be zoomed in on her every time she snorts.
So, this is the first time talking. I think maybe first time talking about him. I'm not sure. But I, like, for instance, I think, so Helena's boyfriend, Cameron, hey girl, I actually feel like he's one of the girls. Genuinely. Like, we talked about, we played that game, Go Yourself. Mm. It's like Go Fish. And we played that, and, like, I don't know, like, we just, like, talk. I'm like, I feel comfortable. I'm like, well, he's literally one of the girls. I'm like, period. We love that. Because, like, that's very few far in between.
Yeah.
That, like, I'm, like, I can, like, just talk openly, freely, and not, like, worry about what he's going to say or think or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. It's, like, different. I'm like, it's like, I wouldn't be offended if he was invited, but also...
Like, he's been around for...
It's a different situation. Yeah. It's not my first time meeting him. But, yeah, like, I don't know.
Yeah, something doesn't seem right.
Rubs me the wrong way.
People were saying, like, oh, just tell her some all-girl things, and people were commenting back saying, like, why should she have to explain herself? Exactly.
If I'm inviting you, I'm not inviting you and your mom.
Yeah.
Well, that's why, like, okay, kids, I will specify, like, hey, this is a kidless event.
Yeah.
Just because, obviously, sometimes people have babies, and they're whatever, and they, you know, either have to, or they can't find, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I always try to be specific about that. But that's literally a part of you. Your boyfriend's just someone that somebody else dumped out the so.
Yeah. It's like, I feel bad whenever I do go to events. Like, with Alex, we'll go to, like, his boss's house for, like, certain events, like New Year's and stuff, and there'll be people who actually brought their kids, whereas 9 times out of 10, we will find some place to have the kids, because, like, bring the kids to, like, my grandma's or whatever. Like, Big Stink is in school, so he does have that social activity, but he hasn't been around them enough, and I do feel bad that I don't bring them with us, but also at the same time, I feel like it's good for him and I to
Yes.
socialize
Yes.
outside, because I'm a stay-at-home mom.
You guys are people outside of your kids.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel bad, and then whenever I see, like, the other moms with their babies and stuff, because a lot of the other kids are much younger than our kids, like, maybe not a lot younger, but Big Stink is a little bit older than most of the kids. And like I said, I do feel bad, but at the same time, a lot of times the activities that go on, it's during their nap time or getting close to bedtime. And I'm not saying, like, my kids are bad, but I don't want them to be angry and tired and people seeing them in that state, because that's not how they are all the time. Like, I don't want, because I can go take Lil Stink out to the grocery store and she's just happy as can be, and little old ladies, oh, you're so cute. Oh, she's so well behaved and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I'm bringing her out right now because it's not her bedtime. Like, give me cookies! No, like, and then I get overwhelmed, and then I don't want to be seen as, like, a bad parent because my child is tired and overwhelmed and everything else. Like, I'm going there as my break from my kids. I'm going there to spend time with my husband without the kids nagging us. Like, and it's not like it's super often. I'm not saying, like, oh, it has to be an every weekend thing, but I'm just saying, like,
you need time to yourselves.
Yeah, that, in 9 times out of 10, it's in a garage with hard floors, and the way that my children are, I do not want to go get stitches.
Someone's eating.
They're like, the one kid. Like, I understand accidents happen, but because we did witness a kid falling off of, they were standing on, like, a little cooler to, like, stand up and play shuffleboard, and he fell backwards and hit his head off the door. And I was like, that would be my child. My child can't even go, like, a day at home without, like, busting her lip open or, like, fighting over something and knocking heads and, like, shit like that. So I'm like, I'm more, like, aware, and I don't want to be, like, super, I don't want to seem like a helicopter parent in a situation like that, because, like I said, it's in a garage, like, hard floors, like, concrete floors and, like, like that. I don't want to be, like, hovering over my child, wondering where my child is, if my child's gonna be okay, if, like, like that. I want to be relaxed. That's why I'm like, I know that there's gonna be kids there, but I'm not gonna, like, I don't want to bring my kids with me, even though I know that my kids are invited. You know, I'm like,
nah. You're fine.
But
it's okay. You don't need to bring kids to everything.
That's like here. I know, like you said, you'll let us know if it's not a kid-friendly thing, like Halloween parties and like that. Like,
I don't even have kids, and I like just having adults.
Yeah.
Because I do miss a time where we were all just, like, childless.
Yeah.
I say we as in not me, because I've never had kids.
Yeah, but even whenever I bring the kids around still, it's like, it's Aunt Erin. Aunt Erin's still going to be Aunt Erin. Aunt Erin's going to be like, you want this cake pop? Do you need this?
No, literally.
Do you want
to eat my lunch? Have it.
And I'll be like sitting there.
Stink's like, I really like those. No, you've never had this. I can't imagine mommy going out and buying you a panini from Starbucks. You've never had this. He's like, I think I really like
this.
Yeah. So we'll split my sandwich. Fine. Okay, fine, Stink. We can split it. And I'm like, he drinking my drink. He ate the cake pops. He's eating my sandwich. I'm like, I can't. Yeah.
And I'll be like,
I'm not even a mom. I can't have anything to myself.
And then it'll be bedtime, and you're like, go get your butt. And I'll be like, I can do this myself. And you're like, I'll get her ready. I'm like, period.
I'm here. I don't take care of them all the time. Few far in between. I might as well do it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
She FaceTimes and yells at my children.
Literally. You're like, Aunt Erin is going to yell at you.
if you don't stop taking those ornaments off the tree.
What are you doing? She literally shoved me under the Christmas tree because she was mad.
No, she didn't shove you. She kicked you. She kicked my phone under the Christmas tree. And she's like, I'm like.
She was so mad because she was being a little head.
She thought that Aunt Erin wasn't going to be
And my mom used to do that with me. She's like, I'm going to call Aunt Jamie. I'm like, when I was being bad, I knew. Because Aunt Jamie, I like to, like, in that sense, I like to be. You know, I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm like that. I'm like, I'm a lot of fun. We'll go have fun. We'll go around.
But you know what that
But you know business. You know not to misbehave. And if you do, obviously there's repercussions. Because we're not going to be head. We're going to learn how to be nice people and have manners. Because every time I'm like, what do you say? And it used to make me so mad when I was a kid because Aunt Jamie would do that. I'm like, I know to say thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus. And now I say to everybody all the time, no matter what it is, no matter essentially how small of a thing it might be, whatever. I'm always like,
you take a bite. What do you say? What do you say?
Well, like, I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but like, Helena's kid was saying something. I was like, or she asked for something, and then like I give him a minute to say. I give him a little, and I'm like, what do you say? And she goes, thank you, Aunt Erin. But then because when for Helena's birthday, I think it was like the day of I had a surprise party for Helena, and I can talk about it. I was watching Lil Babe, and because Helena needed a babysitter because nobody could watch her kid, and I was like, she's gonna do tattoos, so I was like, I'll watch a kid. And so I'm like, well, we're at her house anyways. I was like, just go upstairs and play with your toys, and I'm gonna get this stuff ready. But I bought her like a little snack pack thing from Walmart, and then one of the little character things. It had like a Care Bear on it. Oh, and she was like, "Thank you, Aunt Erin." But like, no, that's just how I am. I stand on business, but at the same time,
this is Erin's. Am I
the literally, am I the asshole for being a
but also spoiling the out of these kids? Now that's not the same way that my aunt is. She's like, I may be Aunt Kelly, but I know how to be mean. I'll be mean to you. And I'm like, weird. Like,
she knows business.
This is the same aunt that also bribed Big Stink. We were at Walmart, and for some reason, Big Stink would not say Kelly's name. Like, he would refuse. And I think it got to the point where he thought it was a game. So, like, he would...
Was he younger?
Yeah, he was probably... Yeah, he was probably, like... 2, maybe.
Oh,
so
okay.
He was younger.
So 4 years ago.
But also, But also at the same time, I think that he thought, like, he made it out to be a game because she would be like, I'll give you Aunt Kelly's cookies if you say please, if you say my name. And then he would, like, say it without hesitation. I'm like, oh, this little knows your name. He just knows that you'll give him cookies.
Just being nurtured.
He knows that in the cookies, as in they were Nutri-Grain, like the little Nutri-Grain bars, cereal bars.
Wait, cereal bars or fig bars? Fig Newtons?
No, they were the cereal bars. They would be cookies because he thought it did. I don't know.
Ask for a cookie, I'll give you cereal bar.
Yeah, you're gonna give me a cookie, I'll say your name. So for the longest time, like, he would not say her name. We were at Walmart. And I can't remember what we were looking for, whatever. And she was like, I have a cookie. Do you want a cookie? And I think I might have, like, was trying something on or something. And I was like, you need to say her name. You need to say, please, Aunt Kelly. And he was, please, Aunt Kelly. I'm like,
this little
And then, like, they'll run in their house, and they have hardwood floor, and, like, they'll run back and forth and go on the stairs. And they know not to go on the stairs. They don't have railing. Like a railing to hold on to on the one side or whatever. I'm like, you don't want to fall. And they'll go up, and she's like, I'll be that mean aunt. You get down right now. And I'm like, yep, you can be mean.
Lay down the law.
This is Auntie's version. Am I the asshole? No, you're just being an aunt.
It's all the perks.
Mm-hmm. So, I think we'll leave off on that because we have one more.
An hour later.
I don't know how long we've been recording for.
A long time.
I didn't see what time
My
it was.
butt hurts.
Is it still going over there? Mm-hmm. You good? Okay. This one is from you/past cartoonist 1058. Am I the asshole for leaving my friend's event early after she put me on the spot in front of everyone? I did scan this one, and it did kind of give me the ick a little bit, so...
Oof.
I, late 20s, have a friend, Maya, who is very extroverted and loves hosting things. I'm more on the quiet side, but we've been friends for years and usually balance each other out fine. Once people arrived, though, I realized that it wasn't as casual as she made it sound. There were about 15 people there, including several I didn't know. That's fine. But then Maya announced she had a fun little thing planned. She proceeded to go around the room asking everyone to share something impressive or exciting that's happened to them recently. Some people talked about promotions, new relationships, fitness goals, etc. It was clearly meant to be uplifting, but I started feeling uncomfortable because I'm going through a rough patch right now and don't really have anything shiny to share. When it got to me, I tried to keep it light and said something vague like, honestly, I've just been focusing and getting through each week. Maya laughed awkwardly and said, come on, that's not impressive. You have to have something. A few people looked at me waiting. I felt embarrassed and kind of exposed. I repeated that I didn't really want to get into it, but she kept pushing, saying I was killing the vibe.
You're forcing this to be a thing.
Wind it up.
Literally.
Right, Chi-Chi? So I did bullshit. At that point, I just said I wasn't feeling well and stepped outside. After a few minutes, I grabbed my things and left without making a big announcement. Later that night, Maya texted me saying I was rude for leaving, that I made her look like a bad host.
Yep.
And that I should have just played along for 5 minutes. I told her I felt put on the spot and that I'd rather leave than fake enthusiasm in front of strangers. She says I overreacted and made that night awkward. I think she ignored my boundaries. Am I the asshole for leaving early instead of just going along with it?
Nope.
Nope.
No, because why the like, it'd be one thing. I don't even know. That's such a random game to play. But that's so random. Like, it's giving nosy. It's giving, I want to know details about your life that I don't need to know about your life. It's giving, I don't know. Like, what the
Especially, okay, I'm the type of person to ask if we're going someplace, who's all going to be there? Who should I assume is going to be there? I'll count the assumption and then wonder who else will be there. Like, oh, are they going to be there? Who's going to be there? Because a lot of times, like, I'm not saying that I don't get along with, like, a lot of, like, the friend groups, but, like, it's the fact that we have a friend group that also invites their friend group, and I'm not, like, too super familiar with that friend group, and I'm not a big socializer. A lot of times I have to have, like, a couple sips of alcohol in me to, like, chill out. Like, I'm that level of anxiety. I'm not going to just come up to you and butt in on your conversation and act like I was there on your girls' night 3 days ago. Like, I'm not the going to the bathroom with 8 of my friends kind of, like, Aaron, whatever, kids, they'll barge in on me when I'm going to the bathroom. It's not like that situation. I'm not gonna posse in the bathroom. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. Like, even with, like, Alex's work, they do a golf outing, and I'm like, oh, who's going to be on our team? Who are we like, I want to know who we're going to be socialized with, and I'll warm up to certain people, and a lot of times, like, I don't want to name names, but, like, the guys that he works with, there's 2 of them that I'm like, I grew up with Luke. Like, Luke was the one who always asked Alex for permission to dance with me at school dances. What do you think about that, Chi-Chi? Yeah, so we always joke around with Luke, and then Alex tolerates Ben. Ben doesn't have a girlfriend, so Alex is essentially his girlfriend. So it's like
Butt buddies.
Yeah. So, and then, like, obviously, RJ has Tiffany, and, like, it's, like, I don't know, like I said, I always ask who's gonna be there. Like, who should I expect to be there? Like, what kind of level of comfortable should I go into this with? Like, if you said, hey, like, Haley and Helena will be here. Yeah, sure, I'll do. Kisses.
Her breath smells like
For all you know, this person could have had, like, a really week. They could have, like, lost somebody or, like, something like that, so they're just literally surviving, and for you to turn around and say something like that, like, what?
I'd be like, getting through the week, that's very important. You did a very good job. That's all that matters.
This one says, not it was graceless and unkind of her to force the issue when you try to get out of it. It's not that you made her look like a bad host, it's that she behaved like a bad host.
She was a bad host.
Yeah,
period.
that's like, it's giving me almost Mean Girl vibes in a sense of after she left, and especially if she said that it made her look like a bad host. Maybe don't do like that. Maybe ask how many people want to be included in that, because maybe not everybody wanted to, or maybe there's people who didn't have as bad of a week, so then they're just like, oh, I went to the gym for the first time this week. Like, I don't know. It's just, this was kind of what I was thinking. Not the asshole. Now you have an acquaintance instead of what you thought was a friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always hate, going to places, and I usually just conversate with, Alex and whoever he's conversating with, and I hate doing that in a sense of, I don't want to be looked at as I'm just, a lost dog following my husband around. It's I literally have that much social anxiety, and, if I sit down and get a little bit of alcohol in me, yeah, sure, I'll have a conversation with you, but just don't, I don't know. I don't want to be looked at as, oh, what's her problem? Why isn't she socializing with us? It's just, I just genuinely hate socializing like that. If, I don't know. I just feel more comfortable socializing with whoever Alex is socializing with, because half the time if he's socializing about something, I'll have something to say, something to talk about like that or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because, like I said, I say that as if we're not here talking in front of a camera, but we're not talking in front of 30 people watching this.
Whereas essentially public as this can be, it still feels very private.
Yeah. That's why I it's I think it's funny, but also, at the same time, it's I won't socialize or anything. I'm not saying, I won't socialize, but I'm if I'm somewhere and I'm not socializing enough, and then somebody's like, oh, how's the podcast going? I'm like,
yes, that's public.
Yeah, I was like, I'm posting on my Snapchat public story with the link to this video, as if there's not 200 people who view the link, that I have no clue who half the people are, but they're going to watch us. But no, I'm not going to sit down and have a conversation with you. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. That was our Am I the Asshole segment. Anyways.
Any choice words, Chi-Chi? Yeah. You're bent in half. I don't know why.
She's comfy, though. She said, huh?
Is she sleeping?
Nope. And her eyes are closed. She's sleepy.
She's a wet noodle today.
But she's like, I'm here for the tea. I'm just closing my eyes and listening. But yeah, what do you think? Were there any of those people to you? I don't think any of them were. I think they were all. Mm-hmm. I think all of the other parties that they were talking about was definitely the asshole.
Yes.
Definitely.
Correct.
What emoji should I keep saying, what emoji should they leave at the end, as if anybody would ever comment emojis, because nobody.
Keep doing it to work.
I'm just gonna keep doing it. Yeah. Maybe put a cake. A cake. Yeah. Put a cake for the little girl's birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, girl.
This is her dad's. Leave a cake. She's like, what? Me?
You. We all.
So yeah, leave a cake in the comments. Let us know what you think, if they're or if you have any other opinion. So was that counted as a snort? Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we got up to 5.
4 or 5? Yeah, 5. 5
so.
snorts.
Chi-Chi, you want to say bye? Anyways.
All right.
With that being said, we will catch you in the next one.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye, Chi-Chi.